Hello, I just want to say thank you for watching my YouTube video, How to Transfer VHS Tape to DVD using a combo recorder. One of the questions that came up most of the time was how do you do a simple edit when you don't want to just record from beginning to end from a VHS tape, but you want to pick out sequences on a VHS tape, or maybe multiple sequences from a VHS tape and then record them onto a DVD. That is a very simple process. However, I would like to say at this point, I hope you have watched my first YouTube video on how to transfer VHS tape to DVD using a combo recorder, because it shows you basically how to set up and hook the combo recorder up and how to use it. Now, to answer the specific questions on how do you just transfer sequences, scenes, whatever, clips from a VHS tape onto a DVD, it is a very simple process. First of all, you have to have a DVD in the machine. Now, there are two approaches you could take. Number one is you could put a VHS tape in your combo recorder. I recommend rewinding it all the way to the beginning of it. And you can watch, as you play through it, you can watch your counter. You have a time counter on this combo recorder that will show you in real time how far you have played the tape. You can find sequences at certain given times that you want to record and write down that time where it starts, and you continue watching it till it came to the end of where you want to record, and you could write down that time. Then you could fast forward to another sequence that you wanted to put on there, write down that time, and then continue through that clip and write down the end time of that. You could continue doing that throughout the VHS tape. Now remember, you do have a 2-hour limit on a DVD if it's set at the 2-hour speed. Also, you could have multiple tapes that you want to do that to. You can record sequences to the DVD and then take a tape out and then put in a different VHS tape and record sequences from that. But first of all, you put the tape in and you come to the place where you see that you want to record, and then you hit the dubbing button at that point. You hit the dubbing button and you can see that it's dubbing. It tells you it's dubbing. Then as you record all that sequence that you want to have on the DVD, and then you hit the stop button. Now, this will take a moment to write what you have recorded to the DVD. So now it is not finalizing at this point. Be sure you remember it is not finalizing, but it is transferring that to the DVD to be finalized. You'll see the title come up, the first title come up on your screen, and that tells you that you have that title recorded. So you could fast forward, you're using the VCR controls, you can fast forward to a sequence that you want to record. So you found the second sequence and you want to record that. So you hit the dubbing button and it starts recording. Then you come to the end of that sequence where you're finished recording and you again hit the stop button, and it will write that sequence to the DVD. Now it is not finalized, but it is writing it to the DVD. And again, it will play back. The DVD will play back in this machine, but until it's finalized, it won't play back into another machine. Now at this point, you could even take the tape out if you wanted to go to a second tape and you had some sequences on that tape, and you just put that tape in, and you either, as I mentioned before, look at your time counter sequences where you want to record, or you just hunt and search for that sequence that you want to record. So let's say I wanted to record that. So I hit the dubbing button again. Remember, it's the dubbing button that makes it record from the VHS tape to the DVD. Now just the record button will not do it. It has to be the dubbing button. So you recorded a sequence and then you hit the stop button again on your machine, and then it sends that over to the DVD and it writes that on the DVD. Now you can also, again, you can fast forward on this tape and find another sequence that you want to record, you want to dub onto there, and then you again hit the dubbing button. And that's essentially all there is to it, except that when you get finished, be sure to finalize the DVD. And I hope you have watched my first YouTube video on how to transfer, because it tells you how to finalize. And if you don't finalize, it will only play back on this combo recorder. It won't play back on another machine. But thank you for watching, and I hope this answers your question.